y'all, it's Ashley Anderson with AA Horsemanship, and today I'm going to work on teaching you how to introduce your horse to Spurs.
Alright, so I went ahead and rolled my jeans up to try and help you be able to see my spur. Whether that worked or not, I don't really know, but oh well, it was worth a shot. So anyways, first things first, I always tell all my students, especially those that haven't used spurs a lot, is duct tape your rowels to your spurs. What is a rowel? The rowel is the pointing part of your spurs. So, just like this diagram, there's different ones, and that's what I'm basically spinning right there. So, usually I'll have my horse backed up to the fence. I was dumb and set up my camera weird, so I just did it here. I also did this because Hashbound has learned the poke and flex, so she knows when I poke her side to flex there. So basically what I'm doing is I'm taking the rowel of my spur, and I'm tapping right by where my stirrup would lay, and I'm basically wanting her to flex. This is why I put her by the fence. See how she's moving? If you had her by the fence, she wouldn't be able to move around like that. So that's kind of what we'd do on the fence there. But just so you can see a little bit better, I did this, and I'm going to go ahead and show you from this angle so you can see it. So basically, I'm tapping right where my spur would be if I was riding my horse. So just like that. And I'm just asking her to stop and flex. Why do I do this? Well, I use spurs not just for speed. I use them to soften my horse up. So this is when I start bending my horse around. I'd start teaching lateral flexion and just really getting the vertical down and just really getting my horse nice, soft, and supple. Alright, so once my horse is good about when I poke him with my spur and they flex, they're not freaking out, they're not kicking out, then I'll get on my horse. From here, I'm just going to do my basic warm-up, reviewing, sitting on my seat and getting the horse to stop and blah, blah, blah. And now what I'm going to do is I'm really big about flexing and softening my horse. So, Hashbound has been in training for a long time now, and she knows when I slide my hand down, as soon as she feels a little bit of pressure, she should flex. Now, how do you get your horse to the extra softness? Well, when she doesn't flex, instead of yank, 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 I'm going to just kind of spur her in the side. I already taught her when she feels that pressure, she needs to give. So this is just going to be a little bit more encouragement. It's not necessarily stabbing them in the side or anything like that. It's just this quick bump. This is why I recommend my students to actually wear duct tape over their rowels, because they don't really understand pressure just yet. And for horses that are really touchy or might not understand the whole turning, the duct tape would be a little bit less intense on the horse. And I've used duct tape before. I just didn't do it in this example because, I'm trying to get through this, and I wanted to kind of show you kind of what it looks like. So that's basically what it is. So I'm not really tapping her yet, so you can't really see that there. But basically, if I feel any slight pressure, because she should be as light as a feather, I should basically be able to take a feather, put it on my rein, and that horse flexes for me. No problem at all. So if I don't think I can do that, then that's when I'm going to bump her with my spur. So that's basically what I do from there. So once I do that, I'll go ahead and put her into a trot, do the same thing, then canter, kind of get her to where she's reading my seat and softening really well. From here on, then I start introducing the vertical and getting her head lowered and bending and just a lot of things to just work on my softening up, and that'll kind of be a different video on that. But this is just a real quick video of how I introduce spurs to my horse, and it doesn't hurt if you want to use bumper spurs or whatever, you can always do that. The spurs that I have, there's not really any fanciness to them. They aren't extremely sharp or anything, and I don't recommend using outrageously sharp spurs. Your horse doesn't really need that, but of course you don't want to have something super dull to where your horse doesn't listen. But for this example here, introducing your spurs, it doesn't hurt to start off with bumper spurs if that's what you feel comfortable with. So if you have any questions or have an idea for a video, drop it below. And of course, if you like this video and you want to see more, check out my other videos, links below. Also, make sure to subscribe to my channel, get updates as soon as I post videos up, and like this video. So thank y'all so much for watching.